community continue to live on the margins of society, blocked from acquiring national identity cards and other vital documents necessary to work officially, go to school, and even vote. Tonight in a two-part series packaged by Look Up TV's Waris Kimathi, he dives deeper into the Nubian community, from roots and culture to their struggle for IDs.
For years, the Nubian community of Kenya has relentlessly fought to be recognized as one of the country's many ethnic groups. Their struggle, which spans across decades, has involved politics, backdoor deals, and unfulfilled promises, leaving hundreds unsure of where exactly they stand in their own country of birth.
For any other ordinary Kenyan, they can get an ID between 2 to 4 weeks. For a Nubian, is between 6 months to infinity.
Koti likata shauri Wanubi warudishwe wapewa haki yao 4,129 acres.
Niko na waiting from sasa, niko na miaka 9. Niko na waiting na sijaipata ID.
This two-part film takes a look into a thorn in the flesh of Kenya's citizenship policy, the Nubian question. On a cloudy afternoon in Kibra, Nairobi, a wedding ceremony is going down. Muslim women dressed in colorful dresses are dancing gracefully as the men, all in matching suits, follow the steps of the women across the dance floor. The bride, a young woman from the Nubian community, is getting married to a man from the Luhya community, another major ethnic group in Nairobi's Kibra slums. The majority of the Nubian community has made a home in Kibra, where they have lived for generations, although they are still considered outsiders by many of the other groups who had migrated into Kenya earlier than the Nubian ancestors. Through events like this wedding, the community has kept its tradition and deep Islamic culture alive, often intermarrying with those of their neighbors who subscribe to similar religious beliefs. Ali Yusuf is the vice chairperson of the Kenya Nubian Council of Elders. He is 87 years old, and he tells me that the Nubians of Kenya have been here for a long time, since they left the Nubi Mountains of Sudan in the 1800s.
Na kuja kwao hapa wamekuja na British. British ndio ilienda kule, ikawachukua waandika wao. British akatoka na British. Toka na British wakawachukua wakaja wakafika Uganda. British walipokuwa wanataka kutawala Uganda, lakini wakakuta iko mfalme huko, ikawa ngumu kutawala nchi ile. British ikatoka na wazee wakaja mpaka hapo Naivasha. Hii mahali ambapo unasikia inaitwa Aldama Ravine, ndio wakati walipotoka huko kule ndio ikawa maskani yao ya kule. Na walipofika huko Aldama Ravine, Wakalenjin wakaanza kufanya nini, kwa nini hao wamekuja, yani wanataka kuleta vita katika na wazee. Basi wazee walikuwa na fikira tofauti, wakaona sasa hawa watu ni wengi, tutafanyaje? Basi ile vita walikuwa wanapiga, basi wakamuua moja, alafu wazee wakaleta akili, wakaenda wakaleta miti wakawasha. Sasa Kalenjin walipokuja kuona hivi, kumbe hao watu wanakula hao watu si ni watu ya kula watu. Kalenjin wakawacha, ndio wazee wakapata nafasi ya kuishi hapo.
Over the years, Ali Yusuf says the Nubians continued their search for a permanent home in their new country. He narrates how, after years of serving the British colonialists as Kenya Africa Rifle officers, the Nubians were finally granted their own land to settle in at Pangani, near their present-day home in Kibra. The word Kibra itself, also pronounced as Kibira, is indeed a Nubian word that means a forested area.
Yote ilikuwa Wanubi. Ilikuwa hakuna kabila. Ilikuwa Nairobi, ilikuwa tu Wanubi tu ndio ilikuwa iko hapa. Hakuna kabila lingine. Sasa wazee walipokuwa wamekaa hapa, sasa ikawa British government wakaona sasa hawa wazee tumewaleta hapa. Nzuri weupe wao wakae hapa kabisa, lakini kitu ambayo British walikosea Wanubi haikupeana nini yani mahali ambapo, na wakati ile unajua katika Qurani inasema nini, yani ardhullah wasa, yani hii ardhi ya Mwenyezi Mungu ni kubwa, hakuna mtu. Sasa wazee fikra wao wanafikiri labda ile maneno alisikia katika Qurani, yani ardhi ya Mwenyezi Mungu. Sasa wao hawakufikiri sana, watu wafuatilia nini title deed. Sasa wakakaa hapo, sasa ngao yao ni wazungu.
After independence, Nairobi grew exponentially as a city, and many Kenyans from across the new republic started moving there, the result being informal settlements like Kibra, one of Africa's largest slum areas. The Nubian Kenyans found themselves sharing their space with thousands of people from other tribes, being the only Muslim community coexisting with predominantly Christian neighbors.
I have said several times that I do not intend to make major changes in the administration of the country.
As governments and regimes changed hands and tribal politics took root, the Nubians had lost their claim on the land given to them by the imperialist administration, and their fight for community land and identity started all over again.
Wakili wetu anaitwa Korir akafanya appeal kwa African Court. Kesi ilienda huko African Court, kesi ikasikizwa. Court ilikata shauri Wanubi warudishwe, wapewa haki yao 4,100.9 acres.
The struggle for Nubian land continued into the 2000s, but despite intervention by President Kibaki, the original piece of land that the community had occupied shrunk, and it was only recently that President Uhuru Kenyatta granted the Nubian community a title deed to some 280 acres of communal land, down from the original 4,000 acres they had received from the colonial government.
My name is Mustafa Mahmoud. I'm the Senior Program Manager with Namati, Kenya. I've been working on issues of citizenship for the past 9 years.
On top of losing the land they had settled on for decades, members of the Nubian community were facing a renewed problem.
In 2017, the government of Kenya registered the Makonde community as the official 43rd community of the country, but the people of the Nubian community here in the country, with hundreds of thousands of their people spread across the city and other parts of the country, are still waiting for their turn, and as their leaders tell me, the wait is costing their future.
For any other ordinary Kenyan, they can get an ID between 2 to 4 weeks. For a Nubian, it's between 6 months to infinity.
In the second and last part of the Nubian question, we explore the community's struggle for citizenship, national identity cards, and the upcoming Huduma Bill, which could prove to be a nightmare for many. Waris Kimathi, Lookup TV, in Nairobi.
Thank you, Waris Kimathi, for that very